I got a sugar-free vanilla latte, which is kind of basic, but that's kind of my go-to. And I rotate between hot and ice, but today I went with an ice. When I'm not on the court, it's a good question. I'm there majority of the day, to be honest, but if it's hot out, I'll be outside. I love tanning, so I'd call that a hobby of mine. Friends and family, if I'm home, spending time with them. I don't love going out much, or even I'd rather stay in and eat rather than go out and eat. So yeah, just hanging with friends and family, tanning. I have started reading, so I like reading now.
Let's dive into that. What are you reading?
Right now, it's called Brain Damage. It's a new one. I just started it, but I get recommendations from the coaches at Ohio State, and that's kind of like where I start. So yeah. I think I fell in love with basketball at a really young age. I want to say like maybe 4th or 5th grade. But for a while, I played basketball and volleyball. And I liked them both, but it was never really a question. The net in between you and volleyball is an issue for me. So I just like the one-on-one competition and being able to compete with your teammates. And honestly, until I got into high school, my dad was men's basketball coach. So didn't really have a choice, kind of grew up in the gym. Me and my brother just went head to head and competed our whole childhood. And he's actually at Ohio University now playing.
Wow.
So, so lucky enough to be honestly a coach's kid and learned a lot from my dad. My mom was a volleyball coach, so whether we liked it or not, we were always in the gym. I would love to see LeBron courtside at a game. He's probably my favorite player, of all time. He's a GOAT, so I think that'd be pretty cool.
How has the experience been starting your career in Dallas and then going to Connecticut and then now being in DC?
Yeah, it was, I'm grateful for my experience so far in the league, and it's been a lot of movement and a lot of change, and I've learned things at every team I've been on and made, friends for life and built a lot of relationships, but I'm really happy to be in Washington. I was a little scared mid-season. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go, and from top down, the organization, the staff, the players just welcomed me with open arms, and it was amazing, especially getting hurt just a few games in. They were great.
I'm curious to know about tunnel fits. When you think of your tunnel fits, what's the inspiration?
I was slacking a little because I got hurt, so I'm like, I can't dress up when I'm hurt. I'm a huge sports fan, so anytime there's a sporting event or anything going on, I'm gonna try to dress like that. But I love just looking girly. I love dresses. I love sets. I think it's something that, like I said, we get to express ourselves. You get to see everyone's different style.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
So I'm a huge Ohio sports fan. I actually grew up in Cleveland. Okay. So, we had the Guardians now, the Cavs, the Browns, huge Cleveland sports fans. And then we'd always been Ohio State fans, so when we moved to Columbus, it was pretty cool being right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually, when Braun was in Cleveland, we actually went to a couple games, all up in the Raptors, but still, it counts. We were there when he was there. We'd go to as many Browns games as we could. Not always the best outcome, but we would still be there. So we're still gonna root for them, and it's cool now being older and still being able to cheer for them from afar.
Yeah.
But also having multiple teams. I've been hip to the Washington sports too now. I'm like, I gotta have both on my radar. But I'm a huge sports fan. I love football, so. College football and NFL is always something I'm watching.
So let's paint the picture. It's Super Bowl Sunday. What is the best snack that you are going to be eating?
Wings.
What type of wings?
I love barbecue wings.
Okay.
I have tried this apple barbecue. We actually have a place in Columbus that we get during the Browns game, so I'm like, that was my go-to for a minute. But wings are definitely my go-to for NFL.
Your sister is such a huge part of your life. What is the best piece of advice that she has given you that you have used both on and off the court?
Oh gosh. This obviously didn't come from her, but when she was born, really early, she had heart surgery, went into heart failure, had a hole in her heart, battled that within months of being born. And then obviously growing up with Downs and watching her grow up and just being thankful to everything we go through, and that get to mentality instead of have to is definitely from her. And she'll probably never know the impact she has on me and my family and everyone she's spoke to.
Yeah.
But just a new perspective of looking at things in that light instead of kind of dwelling on maybe something's going wrong. And I think about her, and if she can do it, And if she can, overcome what she did at such a young age and walk around as positive as she does, then, we don't really have anything to complain about. I want to be remembered as somebody who, gave it 100% every time they were out there on both ends of the floor, who just competed, who affected winning, and was there for her teammates on and off the floor. I think it's a huge part of our game is just being a great teammate and supporting one another and being excited for each other. And so I want to be remembered as someone to do that. And then obviously as an amazing basketball player as well and an amazing person. But I think that would be pretty cool.